Good evening, this is GC and English News Edition, and you're watching with me, Nguyen Kim Kong Sai. First, the headlines. Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi pitches for reconciliations in Manipur. Churchampur to Kangpokpi Road blockade lifted for 72 hours. Congress attacks Narendra Modi for not visiting violence-hit Manipur. News in detail. Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi on Monday battled for reconciliations in violence-hit Manipur, even as he asserted that signalized effort from the security forces and proactive initiatives by the government have brought the situations in the state under control. General Dwivedi, addressing the media ahead of the Army Day, said he was hopeful that new Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala will take the necessary steps for reconciliations. The Army chief said cyclic incidents of violence are continuing in Manipur and the Army is focusing on bringing peace to the region. In reply to questions, he also strongly argued that there was absolutely no lack of coordination among the security forces in the state. Two ethnic groups, the Meitei community and the Kukis, have been locked in a deadly conflict since May 2023 that killed over 200 people and displaced thousands. The tribal affiliations have taken a strong line, but we have to work as a whole of nations approach to make sure that the reconciliations must take place, he said. I just wish to assure you that there is absolutely no lack of coordination among security forces, but we have to understand which side is where, he said. General Dwivedi also did not rule out any external dimensions to the conflict in the northeastern state. Synergized efforts by security forces and proactive government initiatives have brought the situations in the state under control. However, cyclic incidents of violence continue. We are working towards establishing peace in the region, he added. General Dwivedi said various NGOs and army veterans are reaching out to the community leaders in an attempt to ensure reconciliations. He said the army has put in place enhanced surveillance and dominations along the Indian Army border to insulate the areas from a spillover of turbulence taking place in Myanmar. Fencing is a significant step and we have started new progress on this, he said. The Chief of Army Staff said the internal situations in Myanmar is triggering an influx of people, including soldiers from that country to India. We have made sure that all those coming here should be treated as refugees and due respect and considerations to be accorded, he said. General Dwivedi said the Indian Army's engagement with the Myanmarese military is continuing. As far as our connections with Myanmar Army is concerned, I just wish to assure you that the connect is complete and we are interacting with each other with due harmony, making sure that the exchange of information and support is required in terms of intelligence provided from both sides, he said. Myanmar has been witnessing widespread violent protests demanding restorations of democracy since the military seized power in the coup on February 1, 2021. The resistance forces have already captured many key trading points along the borders with India, China, and Bangladesh. Myanmar is one of India's strategic neighbors and it shares a 1,640-kilometer long border with a number of northeastern states, including militancy-hit Nagaland and Manipur. In view of the violence and instability in border areas of Myanmar, Union Home Minister Amit Shah in January last year announced a plan to fence the border. Kobru Rain's Landmine Women Union has lifted the indefinite blockade on the Churchampur to Kangpokpi Road in Manipur for 72 hours, effective noon on Monday. The decision follows a request from the Laymakung Area Protections Committee (LAPC) and the Laymakung Area Chief Organizations (LACO) of Manipur on humanitarian grounds. The blockade began after the January 7 incident, where Kuki miscreants allegedly assaulted and outraged Naga women from the concerned community at K. Lungwiram under Kangtup Gelzang subdivisions in Kampokpi district. The Landmine Naga Council in Tanjong stated that the 72-hour period provides time for authorities to take responsibility and surrender those responsible for the assault. If no action is taken within the time frame, the council warned of more severe protests in Landmine Naga areas. The relaxations has been endorsed by the Landmine Naga Council, Eastern Zone, Kolbu Rain's Landmine Women Union, and Eastern Landmine Chiefs and Chairman Association. The Committee on Tribal Unity (COTU) appealed to Konsakul villagers to lift the blockade, emphasizing that the road is a vital lifeline for the Kuki community residing in Kampokpi and Cherichamppur districts. Launching a vitriolic attack on Prime Minister Narendra Modi for not visiting violence-hit Manipur, the Congress on Tuesday, 14 January, said that he has found time, inclinations, and energy to go all over the world, but has not seen it necessary to reach out to distressed people in the northeastern state. The Congress outburst came on the first anniversary of the launch of Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra that began in Manipur. The Congress had launched Rahul Gandhi-led Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra from Manipur on 14 January 2024, aiming to put the spotlight on issues such as unemployment, price rise, and social justice. A Congress rally at Shivaji Park in Mumbai had marked the culminations of the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, which was carried out in hybrid mode in the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls. Today, exactly a year ago, the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra was launched by the Indian National Congress from Manipur. The BJNY followed in the wake of the historic Kanyakumari to Kashmir Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, covered 6,600 kilometers, going to 15 states, culminating in Mumbai on 16 March 2024. Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh said in a post on X. Manipur still awaits a visit by the Prime Minister, who has found the time, inclinations, and energy to go over the world, but has not seen it necessary to reach out to the distressed people of Manipur, he added. The Prime Minister has steadfastly refused to meet with political leaders of Manipur, including his own party legislators and the CM himself, Ramesh alleged. The agony of Manipur has continued unabated since 3rd May 2023. Just a few days back, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Education, Women, Children, Youth and Sports was asked to put off its proposed study towards the state, he said. The Congress has been attacking the Prime Minister for not visiting Manipur, besides blaming the center for its handling of the situations in the ethnic strife-torn northeastern state. More than 220 people have been killed and thousands rendered homeless in ethnic violence between Imphal Valley-based Métis and adjoining Hills-based Kuki groups since May 2023. Shiv Sena UBT MP Sanjay Raut accused BJP leader Amit Shah of ignoring Manipur, referring to the ethnic violence in the northeastern state. Raut made the remark during a meet with Nationalist Congress Party SP Chief Sharad Pawar in Mumbai. Shah spoke about betrayal by Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray. But of the 22 BJP leaders on the stage at the 3D convention, 18 had betrayed their own parties to join the BJP. Nearly 80% of the BJP's cabinet ministers and 40% of its MLAs have a history of betrayal, Raut alleged. The meeting was held regarding doubts over the opposition MVA coalition future after the former announced going solo in the local body elections in Maharashtra. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Raut blamed Union Home Minister and BJP leader Amit Shah for his critical remarks on Pawar and Shiv Sena. UBT President Uddhav Thackeray made during his visit to Maharashtra on Sunday. The BJP's very foundations in Maharashtra is built on betrayal, and yet SA lectures others on loyalty, the Shiv Sena UBT Rajya Sabha MP said. Instead of speaking about betrayal, Shah should focus on what is happening in places like Beed and Barbhani in Maharashtra. As Union Home Minister, it is his duty to address these issues, but he has chosen to ignore them, said Roth. Roth also dismissed Shah's claims that the BJP's electoral success has ended the politics of betrayal in Maharashtra. The BJP could not accept its victory humbly. We will reveal at the right time how Maharashtra favors Shah's rise, Roth claimed. Shah has slammed power and Thackeray during his speech on Sunday at the state BJP convention in the temple town of Sridi. Shah may have been in politics when power had connections with Jansa, Roth said. Shah is a BJP leader, not a national leader. He should do research about the relations between BJP and Shiv Sena founder Balasaheb Thackeray in the past. Instead of commenting on Power Saheb, Shah should visit Solapur's Markat Wadi to understand irregularities his party committed there, said the Sena UBT leaders. In a decisive move against the drug menace, a combined team of Ukhrul District Police, 6 Manipur Rifles, Ukhrul Forest Department, BSF, and 8 Bihar regiments destroyed over 50 acres of poppy plantations at Mulam Village, Ukhrul District on Monday, January 13, 2025. The operation is part of the state's intensified war on drugs campaign to eliminate illegal poppy cultivations. Similar large-scale eradications efforts have been ongoing across the district. On January 9 as well, joint forces from Manipur Police, 6 Manipur Rifles, 18 Assam Rifles, and the Forest Department uprooted 90 acres of poppy fields in the Palir Hill Range, Ukhrul, and the Kabul Hill Range, Senapati. The operations also included the burning of 12 huts associated with illicit drug activities. Authorities have launched an FIR and initiated investigations to identify and prosecute those involved in illegal cultivations. These operations mark a significant step in the state's effort to root out poppy plantations and curb drug-related activities. Extending a warm welcome to the new Manipur Governor, Ajay Kumar Bhala, the Tribal Youth Council Manipur, TYCM, has expressed hope that the governor will take immediate actions to restore grassroots local self-government by ensuring autonomous district councils ADC's elections as soon as possible. In a statement, the tribal body said, as per Article 371C of the Indian Constitution, the governor is the custodian of the constitutional provisions of the tribals of Manipur, and he is responsible for overseeing the developmental and constitutional safeguard for the hill tribals of the state. The TYCM stated that since the onset of ethnic clashes or violence on May 3, 2023, the Manipur government has successfully conducted the 18 Lok Sabha general elections March to June 2024 and continue with recruitment processes and appointments in various departments. However, there remains a glaring neglect of recruitment and development activities in the Tribal Affairs and Hills Department. Manipur State Commissions for Scheduled Tribes MSCST and Tribal Research Institute TRI, this discriminatory attitude undermines the tribal communities of Manipur and contradicts the Manipur government's proclaimed slogan of equal development for both the valley and the hills, the TYCM said. The TYCM further stated that the Autonomous District Councils ADC elections mandated under Section 13 of the Manipur Hill Areas District Councils Act 1971 have been overdue since 2020 but have not been conducted. Now, 4 years have lapsed without any progress, representing a significant denial of democratic rights and political separations of grassroots local self-government in the hill tribal areas and the intention to demolish the local self-government. It suppressed the constitutional tribal rights, the TYCM alleged. The non-existence of the autonomous district councils (ADCs) for the past 4 years has led to a loss of development opportunities for the tribal populations and the abandonment of numerous beneficial schemes. These losses cannot be easily recovered or compensated for by future generations, it pointed out. The failure on the part of the state government to conduct the Autonomous District Council (ADCs) elections is a direct suppression of the Hill tribal people by the government, violating both the Indian constitutions and the Manipur Hill Areas District Councils Act 1971 and the law of the land, the TYCM stated. The government was able to successfully conduct the 18 Lok Sabha general elections during the ongoing ethnic crisis in Manipur. Therefore, there is no question of its inability to conduct the Autonomous District Council's elections at this time, the tribal body pointed out. The TYCM then said it firmly believes that Ajay Kumar Bhala, as the new governor of Manipur, will take immediate actions to restore grassroots local self-government by ensuring that the Autonomous District Council's (ADCs) elections are held at the earliest. We are also of the view that the governor will address and resolve the pressing issues being faced by the tribal communities of Manipur, it added. The General Officer Commanding GOC of Spear Corps paid a visit to the Red Seal divisions in Manipur, aiming to strengthen the operational capabilities and morale of the divisions. The visit also aimed to review the operational preparedness and troop welfare, focusing on ongoing counterinsurgency efforts and the overall security situations in the region, an official statement said. Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar, AVSM, YSM General Officer Commanding GOC Spear Corps, visited Indian Army Unit Station at Kumbi and Anjo in Manipur on 13 January 2025. During the visit, the General Officer conducted a comprehensive review of the operational preparedness of the troop. He engaged in detailed discussions with the GOC, Red Seal divisions, and senior military commanders regarding the current security challenges in the region. The GOC commended the ranks of the Indian Army for their unwavering professionalism, steadfast commitment, and impartial approach to addressing complex internal security challenges. He lauded their dedications and high morale in maintaining peace and security in Manipur. He also emphasized the importance of sustaining the highest standards of operational readiness. Last month, the General Officer Commanding GOC of the Spear Corps of the Indian Army made a visit to the Special National Integration Scheme organized by the National Cadet Corps (NCC) at Wokha, Nagaland, a release from PRO Nagaland, Ministry of Defense. This unit came aimed at fostering unity and national integrations among the youth, brought together NCC cadets from across the country to celebrate the diverse cultural fabric of India. During the visit, the GOC interacted with the cadets, commending their discipline, enthusiasm, and commitment to national integrations. The GOC emphasized the critical role of youth in shaping the future of the nation and lauded the NCC's contribution to nurturing leadership, character, and a spirit of serving among young citizens, added the statement. As part of the visit, the GOC also inaugurated the Nagaland State Day celebrations at the Cape. The event showcased the rich cultural heritage of Nagaland, featuring traditional dances, music, and exhibitions that highlighted the state's unique identity and contributions to the nations, read the statement further. At least 6 soldiers were injured in a landmine explosions in the North Sera sector of Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district earlier today, reported news agency PTI. The incident occurred around 10:45 a.m. when a soldier inadvertently stepped on a landmine, triggering the explosion. All injured personnel were safely evacuated to a nearby hospital, where their condition is reported to be stable. Officials also revealed that the forward areas near the line of control LOC are part of the anti-infiltration obstacle system and are scattered with landmines. These mines, designed to thwart infiltrators, can sometimes be displaced by heavy rains, increasing the risk of accidental detonations. This tragic incident follows another recent mishap in Jammu and Kashmir's Bandipur district. On January 4, 4 soldiers lost their lives, and 3 others were injured when an army truck veered off the road and plunged down a hill near the Sadar Kut Bayan area. The accident occurred while the driver was navigating a sharp curve. Several of the injured remain in critical conditions. The 5 Naxalites, including 2 women cadres who were killed in an encounter in the forests of Bantipara and Koranjait in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district, were active in the West Bastar divisions for a long time and were carrying a total bounty of Rs 15 lakh, police said on Monday. Police say the deceased have been identified as Rainur Hamla, Jyoti Tati, Ramesh Icham, and Ramesh Micham. The identity of the 5th deceased is yet to be ascertained, they added. Police had recovered 1 SLR, 2 guns of 12-bore, single-shot rifle, 1 BGL launcher, and country-made Bharmar gun from the deceased. A huge cache of gadgets and explosives were also found from the spot, along with medicines and Naxal material. The anti-Naxal operations is being carried out vigorously in Bastar Division, so bodies of 13 hardcore Naxals were recovered in the past few days. Despite all moves taken by the Naxal, security forces are working on the field for peace and security. Earlier during an anti-Naxal operations on January 11, the DRG Bijapur team undertook a search operations in the Madit police station's area. It was reported that the Maoists of the National Park Area Committee were in the forests of Bantipara and Koranjait. An encounter started at 8 a.m. January 12 in a dense forest and continued till 4 p.m. After this, bodies of 5 Maoists, including 2 women cadets, were recovered from the spot. Jitendra Yadav, SP said. Police said among the deceased, Rainu Hamla, commander of DVCM Platoon No. 2, carried a reward of Rs 8 lakh. Jyoti Tati of Platoon No. 11 PPCM in Madid Area Committee had a reward of Rs 5 lakh. Ramesh Icham, a militia platoon commander in the National Park Area Committee, carried a reward of Rs 1 lakh. Ramesh Micha, a militia platoon member in the National Park Area Committee, has a reward of Rs 20,000. The raging wildfires across Los Angeles claimed the lives of at least 24 people, with a toll likely to mount as several others remain missing. The monstrous fires have destroyed more than 12,000 structures, forcing over 150,000 to flee their homes. Data from the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection showed that only 14% of the Palisades fire had been contained so far, while Atom fire is under 33% containment. Meanwhile, Hearst fire, which spreads across 799 acres, is almost contains 97%. A new blast, Otto fire, erupted in the Ventura County neighborhood late on Monday and spread over 56 acres, with 0% of the fire under containment. Firefighters braced for the dangerous Santa Ana winds, which picked up speed early on Tuesday. As per the National Weather Service forecast, dry Santa Ana wind gusts of 45 to 70 miles per hour were forecast to continue through Wednesday. California Governor Gavin Newsom said he was launching a Marshall Plan to rebuild the ravaged city. We already have a team looking at reimagining LA 2.0, he said. Santa Ana will pick up speed early on Tuesday, with the possibility of gusts hitting 75 mph, and are expected to persist through Wednesday. Just under 1 lakh residents continue to remain under evacuation orders, which is half the number from last week. Meanwhile, another 1,66,000 residents have been warned of potential evacuations. The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power also warned that it could deliberately cut power for safety purposes in the coming days as wind speeds pick up, posing serious risks for new fires in the region. A new blast auto fire erupted in Ventura County late on Monday. The fire has so far spread across 56 acres of land, CAL fire data showed. A South Korean lawmaker citing information from Seoul's National Intelligence Service and IS has claimed that around 300 North Korean soldiers fighting in Russia's war against Ukraine have been killed so far, adding that these soldiers have been ordered to kill themselves to avoid capture. The deployment of North Korean troops to Russia has reportedly expanded to include the Kursk region, with estimates suggesting that casualties among North Korean forces have surpassed 3,000. South Korean lawmaker Lee Seong-kwan was quoted by AFP as saying after a briefing with a spy agency. His figure included 300 deaths and 2,700 injuries. Lee claimed the soldiers are reportedly from North Korea's elite storm corps who have been ordered to kill themselves to avoid captures. Notable memos found on deceased soldiers indicate that the North Korean authorities pressured them to commit suicide or self-detonate before capture, he said. One such North Korean soldier who was reportedly about to be captured shouted General Kim Jong-un and attempted to detonate a grenade before he was shot and killed, Lee said. Some of the soldiers were granted amnesty or wanted to join the ruling party of North Korea. South Korea has claimed that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un sent over 10,000 soldiers to help Russia fight Ukraine in return for Russian technical assistance for Pyongyang's nuclear weapons and satellite programs. However, they lack an understanding of modern warfare and were being used as cannon fodder, leading to a high number of casualties, as far as an IS analysis. Earlier, Ukrainian President Zelensky said Kyiv has captured 2 North Korean soldiers, releasing a video of the 2 fighters being interrogated. Zelensky said Ukraine is ready to hand over Kim Jong-un soldiers in return for Ukrainian soldiers held captive in Russia. It's only a matter of time before our troops manage to capture others. There should be no doubt left in the world that the Russian army is dependent on military assistance from North Korea, he said in a statement. In the video, one of the injured combatants said he did not show he was fighting a war in Ukraine and was told it was a training program. The soldier said he wanted to live in Ukraine if given the chance, while another fighter said he wanted to return to North Korea. The capture of the 2 North Korean soldiers were also confirmed by South Korea's spy agency. The NIS said one of the captured soldiers revealed during his interrogations that he received military training from Russian forces after arriving there in November. For those North Korean soldiers who do not wish to return, there may be other options available. In particular, those who express a desire to bring peace closer by spreading the truth about this war in Korea will be given that opportunity, Zelensky added. Neither Moscow nor Pyongyang has acknowledged that North Koreans have been deployed to fight against Ukraine. The 2 countries have boosted their military cooperation since Russia launched its 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Earlier, Zelensky shared a video on X claiming that Russian soldiers were burning the faces of fallen North Korean soldiers to conceal their identities before burial in the Kursk region. The purported video shows bodies of North Korean soldiers lying dead while soldiers appear to set fire to parts of their bodies on the snowy ground. That's all from us tonight, and we thank you for joining our program.